all of a sudden.
8. All right.
I don't know what that person's doing. We live? We're live. Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Chick Picker.
How's everybody doing? Todd, you doing all right?
I'm pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Nobody wants to hear you. Let's see here.
Greenville Treasures.
I got a million things going on right now. Trying to keep up with them all. Let's see.
Yep.
On the right one. Oh my goodness. Come on. I know you're there. Nobody wants to hear you. Oh man. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I know what day it is. Usually I don't. It's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Good morning, Kathy. Kathy, Greenville Treasures, and Hank.
If it wasn't for regular trash pickup days and such, I wouldn't know what day it is.
Yep, I understand. I get it.
Yep. Today, the internet guy is coming to look at, see if he can figure out what's.
Good. I'm glad that.
But I spent 1.5 hours on computer chat and phone chat trying to get something worked out.
Uh-huh.
Gosh. Everything's pretty good about living in a small town with few exceptions, one of them being really poor internet service.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that because I just don't, I mean, granted, I have pretty decent internet service for the company that I have, but if I'm paying a lot of money I pay, what is it, $120 a month for my internet and my house phone that I don't even have hooked up.
Right.
Just because I had to have it. I don't even have it hooked up though. That's a lot of money, but I, knock on wood, pretty much have, good enough service to at least get me on here and to do the show every morning. Morning, Carol and Bumcrack Picker.
Yeah, we pay $45 for internet.
That's not bad.
But
I had to upgrade mine because it was pretty shoddy. So I called them and said, "What is your best, the best of the best?" And that's when I got the $120 bill. So.
yeah. Well, it doesn't matter how much more I paid this company. I'm on the maximum that they do for our town, which stinks. It's like 4 up and 2 down or something like that. It's bad.
Huh.
But that, the speed doesn't bother me a whole lot. The only time the speed bothers me is when I'm trying to upload a video. It just takes hours, which I don't make that many videos anyway. But that dadgum.
You should be able to do it on your phone. It might work a
Yeah,
little bit better if you did it on your phone.
just use the cell tower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you should have Wi-Fi. Do you have Wi-Fi with that?
Yeah, but that would be the same upload and download speed, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway,
You might try it and see
plus I
if it
do my
works.
little editing job on the computer, so I'd have
Oh,
to
yeah,
figure
yeah.
out how to transfer it back to the phone, which for me would probably be rocket science. For you, it'd probably be a really easy click of
I
2
don't
buttons or something.
I don't edit for that reason because it's just it's a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
Morning, Liz.
And yeah, but the problem has been just on, off, on, off, on, off service.
Yeah.
It's been horrible the last month.
Yep, time to get it looked at. Sometimes you just need a new router. Have them, because sometimes those routers go out of, they go obsolete, and I think they just wait around to see if you're going to complain, and then that's when they say, oh, your router doesn't support your internet service that you have. Well, yeah, no shit.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's the case or not. Sometimes I have to go and reset my router because I rent it from them, and sometimes I have to just go turn it off and then turn it back on, and sometimes that'll do the trick. Not always, but sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
There's Sally Mae. Maybe. There she is. There's Sally Ann.
Hey.
Hi, Sally.
Mustang Sally.
Oh, you're on my headphones.
We're not in your headphones. We're online. We're not in your headphones.
You're in there. You're in here.
Wow. Who'd have thunk we could fit in there? I know. I'm being a smarty pants.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
So I have no idea when my internet service provider technician is going to be here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to move some death piles so that the guy can get to the router and the computer and stuff. I got stuff stacked around my work area here.
Yeah. Yeah.
The work area has kind of gotten way out of control since I bought the video game lot. It just
Yeah.
wow.
Morning, Maggie. Morning, Maggie.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Just trying to get myself together for the day.
Well, tell me your tricks, because I yeah, it was another long night. Ringo did not want to sleep. No storms. I mean, we didn't have any storms overnight. We had a storm last night, but all of a sudden I hear chomp, 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 chomp through over the bed. You know, he's just kind of, he almost like paces the bed. Like he'll go around, and then he'll go up and down, and then he'll do his little bedding or nesting thing where he goes around until he finds a spot, and then he'll sit down, and then he'll clean himself, and then he'll get back up, and he'll do it all over again. I'm like, dude, you need to sleep, because I need to sleep.
Liz says that the technician's going to be on the phone with Adult Protective Services.
Oh my gosh. We can't find, this guy called us from here, and we can't find him. We can hear him, but we can't find him. He keeps saying, I've fallen and I can't reach my bear.
That offends me.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
It's a mess. I have no idea when the guy's coming. They just said technician will be there tomorrow.
They didn't even give you a time frame?
No.
Oh my
Like,
God.
you just stay home. You stay home all day. You can't do anything tomorrow besides wait for me.
We'll be there at 4:45. That way you got to wait all day. And then I can come in, work on it real quick, and then go home.
I have no.
Hopefully that's not the way it works, but
no clue. But yeah, what you were saying about the router, one of the representatives I talked to yesterday said, yeah, your router, they did a ping test or whatever they do, and said, well, you're getting signal to your house. It may be your router is bad, and that's going to cost you $100 for a new one. I was like, wait, I pay money every month for this one.
right.
Well, you still can. We can split it up into $10 a month.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, let me just
How about
buy
you go?
one off of eBay.
How about you run down to the thrift store, Todd, and look for a router? Because they're a dime a dozen. Get two.
Yeah.
Get two,
Well,
and
they've
so
got
you have
their
a backup.
list. They got their list of compatible with our service routers. Compatible.
Oh my God.
It's got to be one of these. And I looked them up on eBay, and there's some on eBay, but it's got to be compatible with our system router. I'm like,
well, if they have to have the compatible routers, then they need to provide that for you, because you pay money for those. It's a rent. It's a rental that you pay, and if you pay a rental fee every month, then they need to provide the router.
Right.
so
Bottom line.
That's not how it
I
works.
think I'll just buy one this time and
Make sure it's compatible.
not have it's got to be compatible.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
With
Compatible.
the hands.
Compatible air quotes.
Air quotes.
Do a hula dance.
That was supposed to be Thriller.
Oh, Thriller. Do the Thriller dance.
I said it wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh. What's up with you, Miss Sally Ann?
Well, we had storms last night, and Houghton Lake went out of power. So I was busy all night long.
With customers?
Oh yeah. Power went out about 1:30 and everybody decided to get up and do stuff. It's like,
Instead of-
man, don't you people sleep? You're
Oh
not
my
supposed to
God.
be like me. I'm special. I could be up at 1:30 in the morning. You can't. You go home, go to bed. You gotta get out and get their donuts before everybody else gets theirs. But I'm off for 2 days.
Yay.
Yay. Is right. I need a long nap. Like 10 hours. And then I'll only have 1 day left.
So you're off for 2, work 1, and then,
No.
oh, okay.
Nope.
Okay.
It's off for 2 and then work the rest of the week. 4 days, I think. Or yeah,
4,
4 days.
You have such a weird schedule. I would never be able to keep track of that.
right?
I can't. They have to give us one every day, or not every day, every week.
I would,
They'd have to call me and say, hey, you're scheduled to work today or tonight, because I would never be able to keep up with that.
Yeah.
And I'd be going in on days or on nights that I didn't have to work.
I've done that
Be
several times.
Be like, just checking.
they had some
Bye.
whacked out schedules like that when I worked at Home Depot, but at least none of it was in the middle of the night.
And I do this thing to where if somebody's there, like Justin, because he usually works the nights opposite me,
Mhm.
and if he's there, I'm like, am I supposed to be here? I have to think for a minute, and then I see last time I last time I did that, he was coming out of the store, and I'm like, am I supposed to work tonight? And he goes, hey, I'm doing donuts. You're supposed to be here tonight. Because he can see the look on my face. Like, what's going on? Why are you here?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
So yeah, their power got knocked out like at noon yesterday. And then they got it back at like 11:10 and it went back out at 1:30.
So if their power's out, is your power out too?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so yours was on.
This grid is like way better than that grid. That grid, somebody can blow on it and a line would break. But ours is like nice new lines and it's pretty.
Morning, Dottie. She said, good morning, Valerie. Out of commission for a few days because of dental work.
Ugh.
OMG. Wanted to check in with you. Missed y'all. Hope you're doing great.
I hope
You're
you're
feeling
good,
better,
Dottie.
Dottie.
Even with the dental work, I know that sucks.
Dottie.
Nobody likes to go to
Bum
the
I don't
dentist.
want to go.
Nobody wants to go to the dentist, but
Morning, Karen.
most of the time it's a must. We gotta keep our teeth good.
I have a hair appointment for July the 8th. July the 8th.
Well, at least you have an appointment.
I'll look like a shaggy dog by then. It's okay. I won't be able to see through my hair to get there, but I'm so excited.
Mhm.
I have to do a whole rigmarole. They have to install plastic stuff all over the salon.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And masks, you got to wear a mask.
And
Of
what's
course.
crazy here is they're opening up everything. They're opening up the casinos. They're
Mhm.
allowing indoor dining starting July 1st with like 25% capacity, which I would think just their wait staff would be 25% capacity, but they won't allow the arcades on the boardwalks to open. And I don't understand that. Like they're opening everything, casinos, everything,
Yeah.
but not the
that doesn't
arcades on
make
the
sense.
boardwalk. And these arcades are basically open air. And I mean, they're like these big arcades with some of them are completely, so they could actually open all the side doors and let all the air in. So I don't understand the reasoning behind this, but not that. I don't get it.
Yeah, that makes
Really.
no damn sense.
And these,
Maybe they're
and the
concerned
amusement
about
piers are,
maybe they're concerned about crowds.
but wouldn't you think a
Casino has a
casino?
crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
And they won't allow the amusement piers to be open. They're completely open air.
Yeah.
So why can't you put people on every other car on a ride? Or, I don't understand it.
Well, like Liz says, it boils down to who brings the most tax revenue.
This
Mhm.
community depends on this.
Yeah.
It depends on this. There are people down here who only work seasonally, and they work 3 jobs sometime in the summer. They work themselves to death. And then in the winter, they have to be on unemployment because the arcades, everything are shut down. If they don't get enough hours, they will not be able to apply for unemployment this winter.
Mhm.
That's families and that's
Get it?
food in their mouths. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Ching.
I don't
That's
get it.
awful.
I just don't get it. But that's my rant for the day. That's my corona rant for the day.
Mhm.
Good job.
It is, Todd. I won't say another word. Todd doesn't believe me.
Well,
I
I
believe
actually
you.
have a
Carol says
question. I'm sorry.
the casino has staff to clean the machine. Arcades probably don't or do not.
I
I don't
think
know.
that they would, if they had to, they would do it.
I think it's more to control crowds actually, because right now everybody's going to be down there. Everybody's going to be vacationing. Everybody's going to be, once I open it up, it's like it is going to be super crowded. And I think that's a lot of it. I mean, casinos, they're crowded, but I mean, there's people walking around, but there's
But you,
it's a little more spread out. You don't have like I've seen pictures and video of like the boardwalk and I mean it's like shoulder to shoulder, and people just walking back and forth, and I don't know.
I see what you're saying, but
Um,
the order in New Jersey specifically says you can have outdoor gatherings of 250 people now,
mhm.
except you're allowed to have unlimited, I forget what the wording is, but you can have only up to 250 people outdoors or 100 people indoors unless it's a protest. In that case, there is no limit on the number of people.
That's so dumb. That makes absolutely no sense.
Yep.
I don't understand.
Oh my God.
I don't understand.
Protest this arcade not being open.
Yeah.
Liz says Gatlinburg was the same way. Thank goodness they let them open even just after just a few months. People had to close shop. Rent in those places are so high.
Yeah. And they're still paying the rent. That's the thing. They're paying the
Yeah.
rent. Somebody said to me the other day, they called me a racist because
Oh.
I was concerned. Yeah, I was concerned about people who are, you know, I mentioned the fact that people are allowed to protest, but they're not allowed to open their arcades or open their businesses. So,
Mhm.
and that's racist because it's people's lives are at stake with the COVID, and I'm more concerned about the money. And I said, that's easy for you to say. This person's been gotten paid all along.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Mm.
it's easy for you to say
Right.
we should just hunker down and stay down till every last iota of COVID is out of the country. But it doesn't work that way. You're sitting home and getting paid, and they're not. And these businesses are paying rent and paying utilities. They're putting money out of their pockets and not bringing anything in. How it's not sustainable.
Right.
Morning, Glenn. And that is my last word on that. I promise. Can't control my screen.
There
I've
you
got this
go.
exit full screen. I can't shrink my Zoom screen down the way I want
Just
it to
so.
be.
I love that sound.
I do
Did
too.
you? I have nothing going out today. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
I have
Huh.
nothing from eBay, but I sold some shoes on Mercari.
Oh my
Good.
gosh. It's been so slow for me, and I've been listing.
Hmm.
Good morning,
And you
Glenn.
use the promote.
You know what? I have promote on not everything. Maybe I should just throw promote on my whole stinking.
Well, you only get 10 a day
Oh, I thought you meant promoted listings.
on Mercari.
Oh, on Mercari. Um,
Use
but
that promote.
I don't like to promote because if I promote, then the next time I have to promote lower.
Mm.
But I could see.
Or you could send out offers if you have the offer button.
Yeah, I've been sending offers on eBay.
I mean, on Mercari.
Isn't that the same as promote?
I don't think it's the same.
Mm.
Is it?
So if I hit
I don't think
promote,
it's the same. I could be
You mean-
wrong.
you mean promote to everyone, like just reduce the price,
Uh,
or promote to? We did
Yeah.
this before. It's different on the PC, isn't it?
I don't know if I can bring it up yet. Let's see. If you go to listings,
Mercari.
active listings, and you should have an offer button or a promote button. And if you go to offer, you click on that, and it says offer to likers unavailable. Okay, so there's nobody that likes that. Try it on something different, Valerie.
You reduce the price for likers. Oh, I see it.
So yeah,
So I could go see who likes the thing. I feel like I have something in my
yeah,
eye.
it should in your list. It should tell you the likes, the amount of likes that you have, and then you can just go by that.
Oh, you can sort by the number of likes. That's pretty cool.
They're doing some really good stuff with Mercari right now. They're upgrading their website, their PC, and I really like it. I'm liking what they've done so far. I think they're headed in the right direction.
What I like is now this will show me exactly what I'll earn. Like if I say I send this offer, this is exactly what I'll get, which I like about that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, eBay was kind of, it was kind of dead yesterday. I think I have 4 packaged right now. I think it's 4. 4 packaged, and then I got 2 more that have paid. So,
You're not going to believe how many I've got going out.
15.
One.
25.
One?
One.
One?
What?
I sold a shirt for $7.50.
Wow.
You know what's sad about that is that you have only one going out and you still beat me.
So
So I don't feel bad. Maybe it's the summer slump.
No,
Tied you.
we're not doing that this year.
Oh,
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Summer slump is canceled.
Nope. We're not doing it. I don't. True. I mean, yes, there are periods where it slows down a little. I don't like to give that any you know, any action. I don't like to give that any mumbo jumbo, whatever you call it. You know, I just don't want to give it any energy. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I just don't. I mean, if you list, then you sell. I seen something on it was a video that I seen come up yesterday, and it said, just because you list doesn't mean that you're going to sell. And I was like, bullshit. No, I don't. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. You might not sell the same things that you are listing, but you've got activity, and activity, that's what eBay likes. eBay likes activity. So, yeah, I think if you're not getting sales, you've got to list. My Poshmark and my Macari have like screeched to a halt right now because I haven't been sharing and because I haven't been listing over there. And that's the only thing I can, blame it on. So I gotta up my game and get busy. It's hard to be a one woman band though.
yeah. When you list, do you cross post immediately or do you list a bunch on, say, eBay and then later sit down and just?
I try to do it at night. I try to do all my cross listing at night, and then I just kind of do it in. I wouldn't say bulk, but I do all of Macari, and then I will go through and do all of Poshmark. But I've gotten really lax on that lately. I got to get back in the saddle with that. But I mean, for eBay, it's I'm listing clothes, so I'm selling clothes. And
Yeah, I've been listing, just haven't been selling.
I think I got 14. It was 14 yesterday, which is not great, but it's something. Trying to keep that momentum going. And Sally, what you need? You need an energy drink or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, this coffee is not doing it.
Yeah, you need like a double shot espresso, triple time.
Triple shot.
Something.
Triple shot.
There you go. There you go.
Let me go see what I got.
But yeah, you gotta get that list. I think I have 2 or 3 more pieces of clothing, and I'll have everything that all the clothing that I bought at the thrift store. I'll have that done, and then now I gotta get the rest of the stuff. I'm trying to focus on what I'm, when I buy something, I'm trying to get it listed as soon as I possibly can, so it doesn't lose its excitement,
It's excitement. Yeah.
and then it just kind of melts into the death pile. Because the stuff needs to get listed. I mean, that's why I buy it. That's the plan, anyway. So, let's see what we're doing here. Yeah. What was I gonna do?
Sorry, Michael was talking to
Yeah.
me at the same time.
It's okay.
So here's a thing I want to discuss. Can we have this?
Yeah.
Well, it can't be the topic of the day because it only involves me. So sorry. It's all about me. But I have my eBay store. My original name on eBay was Plums Books. So that's what I am on Amazon. And that's actually my actual doing business name in Pennsylvania. I feel like I have something in my eye. But on YouTube, I'm Maggie Doodle. On Instagram, I'm Thrift Shop Fashionista. So I was thinking I should probably come everything under one name. If I want to use my Instagram, actually, I have two Instagram names, but the biggest one, the one that has the most traffic, is the Thrift Shop Fashionista. So, what would you consolidate everything under if you were to change everything to one name? I was sort of leaning to the Maggie Doodle thing,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you want your proper name in like your store could be Maggie Doodles. Your,
Well,
you know, what I mean?
I don't think there's anything wrong, like on Instagram. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a separate name over there.
If I wanted it to tie in with my Poshmark closet, for instance, my Poshmark closet is the Plum Shop
Maybe
or
you
Plum
could.
Shop Plus.
Do you hashtag that every time you post something? I mean, you could just do a
Just hashtag it.
hashtag for your yeah. I wouldn't think that you would have
That's
to
true.
change it.
So you don't think it's important for everything to be
Mm-mm.
the same?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's the easy
I
answer.
mean, I don't, and maybe people out there, have a different view, but
Morning, Jennifer
I mean,
Bell.
on my Instagram, I have 3 different Instagrams. I have my name, Valerie Cunningham, and then I have the turquoise peacock, and then I have the chick picker. But most of the time, the people that I follow, or actually the people that follow me, they have all of those sites. So usually I get like 3 messages for one message sent. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
every account gets that same message.
Okay.
It's just kind of, it's kind of crazy. But I would think that if you just hashtagged your store, I would think that you want to connect that to. I think that would be a good way to do that, and just
Okay, because
hashtag it.
you're soon what happens is I do have a second Instagram account for the Plum Shop.
Mhm.
And I started it because I wanted to kind of post things I have for sale, but I didn't want them to junk up my feed because on my
Mhm.
Thrift Shop Fashionista, I do follow some resellers back and forth, but it's mostly fashion related and it's
Mhm.
mostly women and thrifters and stuff like that. So, but people have seen me on Thrift Shop Fashionista, and I'll mention something about my Poshmark closet, and then they'll jump over and take a look at the closet. I've had a few people buy things from finding it there. So I don't know. You keep hearing about branding, your brand and how important it is to have your consistent brand. And I'm like, I'm all over the place. Because if I'm in a YouTube chat or something, and people will say, I can't find Maggie Doodle on Poshmark. I think I'm making one about Poshmark on this. Oh, I can't find a Maggie Doodle on Poshmark. Oh, well, that's because on Poshmark on the Plum Shop. Oh, well, I can't find Maggie Doodle on Instagram. Oh, that's because on Instagram on Thrift Shop Fashionista. So I didn't know if it was.
thing, another thing that you can do. I don't know if have you used Linktree?
I do use Linktree, but probably not
Okay.
to its best advantage.
That would
I
be
just-
another option for you
Yeah.
to. So that way you can link your store in your Linktree, and they can go to your bio and click on, they can click on that, and it'll take them right to your store.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that would, I just don't think that it's necessary that you have, that you have to, like, I did the 3 names because, like, I wanted to keep my personal stuff kind of separate from my work stuff, or and stuff like that. I wanted to separate it, but I mean, it really didn't make a difference if I, since I did that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I see. Carol says I try not to brand, but people find me and I keep trying to hide. All right. Well, that answers my question then. It's
yeah.
probably not anything I should worry about.
No, I would utilize that Linktree. That has a lot of good attributes.
Yeah,
it.
right
You
now I
can
have
really-
on my blog and the 2 Poshmark closets, but I could put a lot
Mhm.
more in there
Mhm.
because I have a Facebook page.
Yeah. I mean, you can really
So,
utilize that, and
yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll spend some
yeah.
time working on the Linktree.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for solving my problem.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have all the answers either. So
No, but yeah, it makes sense.
like the turquoise peacock, that was kind of like, because I like home decor,
Right.
home decorating type of thing. That was kind of for that. So I could, follow those types of people and not get it jumbled up with, everything else. Kind of keep it separated somewhat. But
Cha-ching.
Yay!
look at you.
Yes.
I need a cha-ching.
Hi, Texas Val.
Okay, Maggie's turn.
Did the cha-ching god smile on me? I mean,
That makes
What
me
was
happy.
that? You okay?
Yeah,
What'd you sell?
a Nike racerback shirt.
Nice. Excuse me. I don't know what this lady is doing.
I listed a Dooney Burke purse yesterday.
Woohoo!
It's a cute one.
That is cute.
It's a mini barrel.
Mhm. Super cute.
But I couldn't agree on a price because they're all over the place.
Yeah.
So I think on eBay I have it for 30 or something. And then
Sometimes you just gotta.
Poshmark, I bumped it up a little bit. I think it's like at 50 or something like that. And then on Mercari, I have free shipping, so I put it at 65 or something.
Yeah.
we'll just see where it goes.
Yep.
But I've seen people like hop on my Macari,
Hmm.
like they're looking for something specific. They'll check, they'll like my listing on Macari, and then they'll go and buy it on eBay because it's cheaper.
Yep.
I was like, well, I don't care as long
Yeah.
as long as you're finding me.
I agree.
Why are you trying to hide, Carol?
Carol's gotta go. She has an appointment sometime. Sorry, Carol, I'm giving up all your information here.
Yeah.
Telling everybody what you're.
Why don't you come in here, and Carol, and tell me about it yourself?
There you go. I just need to shut up.
I want to hear about this appointment.
Stop giving up information about Miss Carol. Oh man. Well, my father-in-law had his surgery.
Yeah, so
Everything went fine.
that's good.
So, and the family is, you know, taking care of him. I mean, he's still at the hospital. I think he'll be there until probably tomorrow. But the granddaughter that's the nurse, she's, you know, of course, thriving on that. So, you know, it's really not. I mean, if I had to go, I would go to the hospital, but I don't want to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You know, it's more of a mental thing and a memory thing, but
Mhm.
I don't really have any desire to
You can see it when he gets home.
do
You can
that.
see him.
So that's what I figure. That's what I plan on doing anyway. Is going to the I'll go over there
Hi, Carol.
when he gets home, get settled.
Carol.
And there's plenty of people that can go and see him and spend time with him and all that. I just don't want to do that right now.
Hi, Carol.
Hello.
I didn't think you'd actually come on.
Carol.
Hey, when Sally asked me to come on, I come on.
Now that is just
I
bullshit
miss
right
you.
there.
I'm only going to the dentist for a cleaning. And then, well,
okay.
I had chipped a tooth, but then, so I don't know if they're going to do it today or another day. But yeah, it's just a cleaning. Hi, handsome. Come on. Welcome to a new day.
Carol, your camera's off. Did you know that?
It's off or on?
It's
Ah.
off.
Yeah, no kidding, because I'm still in my pajamas.
On.
Oh, okay.
I meant
All right.
I meant
just-
on. I
No,
meant on.
Whatever. It's not the first time I'd be on camera with pajamas or in bed or no makeup, hair wet. I mean, you know, you think I can pull it together.
I've seen you like that tons of times.
But you
I
know,
know, that's what I'm saying. You think it matters.
okay.
Hi,
Because you're
handsome.
like always
I-
getting out of the shower.
I did. I went on auction the other day with wet hair. I'm like, oh,
See, those auction people can see you with wet hair, but we can't.
I don't have wet hair right now. I'm just getting out of bed. I have PJs on.
Well,
Hey, I have a
so
question for
when does
everybody
that
that
matter?
I can't read the checks. I'm on my phone, but I have a question for people either on this
I'll teach
panel
you
or in
to.
the
I'll
chat
teach
about,
you to read.
Okay.
about Instagram. Now, if you have Instagram, right, and I have it under bargain shopping, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would someone locally find me that doesn't know I have bargain shopping as my name?
If your name is
Look you
attached
up.
to it, they could still find you, I would think, right?
With Google, yeah.
But they
If
would
they
have to
knew.
Google me, right? Well, see, this is the whole reason why I didn't want to do any, social media.
Well, do you have your last name attached to it?
It's under bargain shopping.
But I
Mhm.
mean, mine
But
is
you-
Thrift Shop Fashionista, but it has my real name in the thing.
Oh, I don't know.
So it doesn't have your last name in there, I don't think, right? It just has, you just have your first name
I'm looking at my curtains.
in your
Hmm.
profile.
I'm gonna try to find you.
I mean, I don't know
Well-
her last name, so I couldn't search by first and last name, but
Oh, they found her under bargain shopping. No.
so
Yeah, but
somehow they,
you'd have to search me.
you'd have to search bargain shop,
No, but
bargain
I want-
shopping.
I wonder if on Instagram though, is there a place that you can say like, see people in my area or people close to me on
Not that,
Instagram?
not that I know of on Instagram.
Hmm.
But like my first and last name are in my profile. So even though my name is Thrift Shop Fashionista, if somebody if somebody searched Maggie Donapel, they're going to come up with Thrift Shop Fashionista. So if you didn't put your last name in there, I don't
But
see
you-
how they could find you.
I know, no kidding. It's a relative, but I don't like people to know my business. I'm like really weird with that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Like, no, but like people around here don't even know I'm talk to people on YouTube.
Right.
It's a whole thing. So, yeah, that's the reason why I don't like people to know my business. And of course, one of my nieces found me instead of following me.
Right.
Interesting.
So on Instagram, Sally, if you put my name in, can you find me? Like not bargain shop, because it's under bargain shop, but my name.
Oh, no, I haven't tried that yet. I tried bargain shopping.
Yeah, but they
try-
don't know about
Yeah, it
bargain
came up.
shopping. Well, they do now, but they didn't.
Try searching by her name, like her first
Okay.
and last name.
Okay.
In Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know how they found me.
It had to have been an area thing.
Is
Yeah.
your last name Baskin?
Yes.
Now, now YouTube knows it.
Yep.
Now everybody will find her.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's BASKIN. And I like kitty cats. I do like animals, so
She wears animal print.
I do. I do have a lot of animal print. I did a joke. I went on Scott's channel with animal print, but I'm like, oh my God, this is on my clothes. I had like 5 layers of animal print. I'm like, oh my God, I got a problem.
Oh, that's funny.
Julie says it only goes by mutual friends from what I know.
Yeah, I have no mutual friends because the only friends I have, unless one of you guys gave me up to Brian's niece.
Hmm.
It was-
Oh, buggers, how does she find me?
I don't
I
know.
want to ask her, but I deleted her. Well, I didn't delete her. I shouldn't say I
That's not
deleted her.
obvious enough, man. I don't know what is.
No, I don't know. She can still refollow me, I guess. I don't know. No, I
Jennifer
don't know.
says, Jennifer says I typed Carol in the search and bargain shopping was at the top of the search.
Interesting.
So
Well, I
somehow-
think that because you probably follow her already. Like if you follow her already, it's going to put the people you already follow at the top of your list.
maybe,
But just
yeah.
some random person typing in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and nobody knows bargain shopping other than people on YouTube.
Right.
So she didn't know that
Right.
prior.
Hmm.
I was
So
never
let me
on any social
try.
media and they know that. So why would you even search for me on Instagram? There gotta be something local, like people in your area or something. We probably don't know it because we're so old now. You know how
Let me
how
see.
I am with, but yeah, it's just weird because no matter what I put now on Instagram,
So if I am on my Thrift Shop Fashionista account and I search just for Carol, you pop up at the top of the list because I'm already following you.
Mhm.
But I switched to my Jersey Sound Chorus Instagram account. And when I type in Carol, it doesn't bring you up at all. So it wouldn't automatically bring you up to somebody who doesn't
Yeah,
follow you.
So, but I
Yeah.
mean, so,
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know how she found me. That's what I'm trying to say.
So
Yeah.
Hank said people can also connect contacts from their phone. So
Oh.
maybe
Oh, she
that
does
had
have my cell phone, so
Oh.
how does that work, Hank? Like this, I'm so like not into like this stuff.
people
She
can
does have my
also
cell
connect
phone.
contacts from their phone.
Oh, see,
That
all the
might have
young people
something.
know.
That might have
That
something
has
to do with
exactly what has to do
That
with
has to be it. That has to be
it.
it.
That has to be it because she does have my cell phone number. I mean, because
Yeah.
she can text me or whatever.
Yeah.
And I really don't
Yeah,
care if
that
she
could
sees my
happen.
stuff, but like then she's gonna tell her father and then this one and that, it's all Brian's side of the family.
Yeah.
She'll tell two friends and they'll tell two
Well,
friends.
yeah, you don't even know. That's
So
that's
what?
like a main
So
thing
what?
why I don't like social media for this reason. Like
Yeah.
I only want certain people to see it. I mean, I could private it, I guess. But then again, like I don't want my reseller people to not follow me because they, how like sometimes
Yeah.
if you see someone private, you're like, I'm not gonna follow. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Fishing and picking, Carol deleting her family.
I
I mean, just remind me never to get you mad at me.
I'm not deleting my family. It's Brian's family.
Yeah, Jennifer says it might have suggested you.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, I
If
was
you're-
just wondering how she
if-
found me. I mean,
Yeah.
If you're friends with somebody that she's friends with, then it
nope,
might connect those people.
nope.
Might like give
She's
you
15. Do you guys know her? No, you don't.
no, like, but if you do you have your mom on Instagram?
No, I have nobody but you guys, all just
Oh.
resellers. Nobody in my family even knows I'm on Instagram. In my own personal family.
Right.
Then
I don't
she's
tell
just a
anybody because I
smart
think
little
so.
whip.
Yeah,
She's-
I that's why I didn't want to go on social media, but
Mhm.
somebody.
Either that or she's a stalker and really dug deep to.
No, I don't
find you.
think so. She's not that. I mean, well, I shouldn't say it. She's smart. I'm just saying, like, I don't think she really cares about really what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Something must have came up and saying, oh, I think
Yeah.
Hank's right. Must be by my phone because
Yeah.
she does have my phone number. So maybe it came up and so now I got to be careful what I put. The only reason why I'm on social media is because that bully Sally Ann made me do it.
But you have to admit, I mean, it's kind of broadened.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
it's good because I can get a hold of people.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to be
and we
able
can get
to
a hold of you.
FaceTime with you and all that, but
I did FaceTime you the other day.
yeah, you did on accident.
I had just got out of the pool. My hair was all like stuck up and it looked like a hot mess. Poor Valerie, she's talking to me all of a sudden. She's like, the camera's on. The camera's on. Naked or
What-
anything. I was just,
What are you doing?
Oh.
Yeah, Hank
Hello,
says
Tom.
that it's just a matter of privacy. I totally understand that, Carol. Not that you're trying to hide
Right.
anything, but it's just like not everybody wants their business online for every audience. Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
well, plus I don't like certain people. I don't mind certain people knowing. I don't want other people to know. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, I know that sounds really
Yeah.
weird,
Hmm.
but like no one even knows I'm on YouTube or talk to people on YouTube. And they know I have reseller friends, but they don't know how.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm really weird with that kind of stuff. I very, very departmentalize my life with that.
And there's so many people that don't know that like people get on YouTube every day and talk to each other.
Right.
They think that you're making a video. And that's
Right.
the only way that you can connect with people on YouTube.
Right.
That I'm gonna make a video and they're gonna watch it, and that's what they think. They think that two people or somebody's watching your video, or you're making a video and you're gonna put it on YouTube for people to watch.
Who
And
knows?
that's the only way.
My niece is probably watching my YouTube
Probably.
Whatever. I mean, whatever. It's not like it's anything exciting because you guys all see my YouTube. It sucks. It's just, I just like to keep personal things, I don't know, private. Like some things I like to keep to myself. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I don't, yeah, certain things I don't like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just weird with that. It's me. It's nothing like, but I was just like, how did she find me? I was like, oh my God, I put it under bucket shopping so no one can find me.
Yeah.
Other than people that knew me from,
Yeah.
whatever. I should start putting some like crazy ass stuff on there.
Yeah, just like I wouldn't want Valerie's dad to watch YouTube.
No.
I'm gonna send him a link.
No. It's so funny because
That would
like
start some drama.
every time I talk to him, or like when we were doing, I don't remember, like maybe
So
a
your
challenge
dad
or
doesn't know
something.
you're on YouTube then?
And I've told him that we're on, I'll say, oh, I was on the show or something like this. And he goes, the show? And I said, yeah, been doing a YouTube show for about almost 4 years.
He's
like,
watching.
he's like, well, what do you do? And I said, we talk. Oh, what do
Yeah,
you
you know,
talk about? A little bit of everything.
It's
But
Valerie's
I
dad.
mean, I'm sure he probably don't even remember that conversation. So
No, probably not.
that's good. I'll go with that. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, I like a little bit of hot pink.
Yeah, it's cute.
Thanks.
Well, now that she has that sassy new haircut,
Mm-hmm.
see, you look good with that hairstyle.
Yeah,
Laurie.
it really looks cute.
I think your hair would look cute like that, Carol, too.
No, my face is too full. Like I have a big moon face, so I'll look like I gained 50 pounds with it.
I
And
don't think you have a moon
gained.
face.
I do, because you just don't know. And then,
Because I've never
Because
seen your
we've never
face
seen
before.
you. We've never seen your face.
but when I have shorter hair, my face gets fatter. It's just, I did have my hair cut. Well, I cut my hair the other night, and then I had to go and have it just trimmed up.
You don't have a fat moon face.
Yes, I
No.
do.
No.
I do have a really fat face, and now I have a fat body to go with it. So great.
Such a
That's lovely.
I think you would look good with like kind of longer hair with layers. Like with layers where it would, give you a full kind of like feathered, type of that, some like, 80s, 90s.
I know. Well, that's how I looked like my whole life.
No.
That was my hairstyle up until I was like
Gotcha.
40s.
Now, see, if I was going to have long hair, that would be the way that I would style my hair, is layers, so I could, curl
But
it.
I have really straight hair, so layers don't really stay for
I've
me.
always wanted straight hair. You
No.
look good with your hair when it's in that bob that kind of comes forward. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
Like an A-line.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
a little longer around the face.
Mm-hmm.
I had that for a while.
Yeah,
Now
I
it's
think
just chopped. It's just all one length.
I was gonna say, let's try, Carol, to say some nice things about ourselves today.
I'm only being honest. I mean, it's not like I don't believe me. If you want me to go down the list, oh my God,
Oh, stop.
I'm obsessing about every little like flaw on me. It's not even right.
Mm-mm-mm.
it's a shame that we women get into that pattern because you're so beautiful.
Mhm.
I agree.
You're
But
beautiful.
we can't see it in ourselves.
If I was gay, I would get down on that, Carol.
Great.
Alrighty then.
So you're a chubby chaser, is that what you're trying to say?
Oh my God. Shut
Oh.
up.
I need a chubby chaser for sure. Uh, I'm not even putting makeup on to go to the dentist.
If Todd would hear, he would sing, "You are so beautiful."
What happened to Todd? I came on and he leaves?
Yeah,
Apparently
pretty
so.
much. He does
Yeah.
that for all of us, though.
All right.
See, even Hank said you better stop.
I should put my camera on, then you guys will all shut up. And be like,
Okay,
"Whoop."
do it.
Well, I can't right now because I'm getting dressed.
Uh,
It would make a really, really good video for Valerie.
oh man.
Hank.
Oh no. Am I still on?
Jill says, with my mom's desire for did you read that right? My mom's desire for me to have a Dorothy Hamill cut. Do you remember the Dorothy Hamill
I had one.
craze?
I
And
had
it's
one.
it's still a great cut, I think. It's I don't know.
Very bouncy. Mine just never looked like hers. I didn't have it stacked as good as hers.
My hair's too fine, too thin for it, but I always wish I had that thick, straight hair that you could do that with. Morning, Jason. Bum crack.
I don't know what cut you're meaning.
Dorothy Hamill, the figure skater. It was
Mm.
huge. Everybody wanted the Hamill back when wait, let me see if I can find her. Back in the day. Was she in the 70s?
There you are, Carol. Hi.
And then who was the other one? There was who was the one from Friends? Everybody wanted her hair.
Oh,
The
Jennifer
Rachel.
Aniston.
The Rachel.
Yeah. The Rachel, yeah.
Look at my shirt. It says my dog thinks I'm kind of a big deal. And there's my dog.
Aw.
Hi.
He's such a sweetie.
We
Hi,
think you're kind of a
Rachel.
big deal too.
Oh my God. I'm not even gonna do my hair. This is what I'm going like. This is what I'm going like to the dentist. I'll be like, please help me. So this is why I don't come on with the video. See, I cut all my
That's
hair
not
out.
it's not a good enough excuse.
Hey, please.
Your
Yes,
hair
it
looks
is.
lovely.
Oh yeah, it looks lovely.
Oh, I didn't mean to type that number in there. Wait. The Dorothy
Oh.
Hamill haircut in the
I'm
chat.
shutting it off because I gotta brush my teeth.
Mm. Oh, in the Facebook chat.
Yeah.
Now looking at my hair, I think I
I
better.
had to Google it. You youngsters, for God's sakes.
I know who she is. I'm not young. I'm old.
Jill says, has anybody else seen their hair curl after a few
Okay.
years to menopause? My hair's gotten a lot curlier.
My
my hair's
hair has
dry.
gotten clear.
I'm dyeing it so many times. I'm
I
even
think
I'm getting white eyebrows, for goodness sakes.
I haven't
My
found
hair-
no gray hairs in my eyebrows yet.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm like, what the hell? Bad enough I have to dye my hair like every 3 weeks. Now I'm getting it in my eyebrow.
My hair has gotten curlier, but much drier after menopause. It was like menopause sucked all the moisture out of it or something.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's
mine's
like
very dry.
straw. Yeah, it's
That's
like
how
straw.
mine is. Mine's like straw.
Yeah. Tom said he hasn't had that problem. Lucky you.
That's because he's not a woman. I mean, guys get it made. They look good going gray. We look horrible.
It was like Hank, it was like they called it a wedge cut. It was like straight,
Yeah,
but
I
it was
see it now.
higher in the back and then
It was
wedged
stacked in
down.
the
It was
back.
just, yeah, it was yeah, it's like really layered in the back. It was like huge in its day. Everybody wanted that cut.
I
Hmm.
had it, well, had it to a degree, but mine doesn't stack up. I don't have thick hair, so.
She was so cute, Dorothy Hamill. So cute.
Mhm.
I remember her when she won the gold medal in the Olympics, and she, whether she was I couldn't have been.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Carol, you have a stalker. Oh.
What?
Carol,
You have
you
a
need to
stalker in
you
the
need to go
chat.
look at the chat.
Uh-oh.
Who's stalking? What?
Says, good morning, Aunt Carol. I found you.
Oh, who's saying that?
Your
PCP
stalker.
or
Somebody
bum crack?
changed their name to Aunt C Stalker.
Oh.
Bad.
Oh.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm not afraid. I just don't want him to know my business. But
No, somebody's trolling her for sure.
Jill, you know who I loved watching skate too was or the other one with the long hair.
Yeah, Bumcrack, you're the first one I thought of. He says it's not me.
Wonder who it is.
I really don't care.
There are 33 watching and only a few really participating in chat.
Maybe
So
it's
it could be anybody.
Dwayne. Maybe it's Dwayne.
Maybe it's Dwayne, yeah. He's been hanging around lately.
Well, he has a new channel,
What's his new channel?
Mothership Motorsports.
Hey, OJ.
He does a thing. He does a show on I think Saturdays with well, it was Roland Picker, but he hasn't been on James, which is so get this husband. They talk
Right.
about motorcycles. They all drive motorcycles or whatever.
Patty
Mm.
says, good morning, it's not me. That brought Patty out of lurkdom. She doesn't want to be.
I know, he's like, it's not me. It's not me. I don't care if YouTube people stalk me. No, it just surprised me because I'm like, how, you know what I mean? Because I keep it separate. Not that it matters. Whatever. If she sees whatever, it doesn't matter. But
Yeah, I understand. Is it Todd? No.
It could
no,
be
Todd
Todd.
doesn't have to do that.
I don't know.
He wouldn't go to the trouble.
That's what I'm saying. He's too
No.
lazy. Yeah,
He's
he'd
too
come on and
lazy, yeah.
say something. Yeah.
You
I
might have
wouldn't
to
know how to
change
do
my
it.
name from this to this. No,
Oh,
thank
God,
you.
No.
Well, you know, I
Make
can't
it-
be a stalker. I can't figure out anything.
And
on
then the
computer.
second person I was thinking of is Fishing and Picking, but
Right, it's one of those two.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's BCP. I bet you he probably has like 50,000 accounts because, oh, I'm sorry. She probably has 1,000 accounts because you know those 13-year-olds, they know how to use the computer.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We figured you out, Bumcrack.
I was teasing that he's I'm not a 13-year-old girl.
Oh my God.
He is though. He's a 13-year-old girl with a lot of there's no other way. He's in, well, she's in every chat moderating.
Yep.
How in the heck?
Yeah. How does that work?
Yeah,
I agree.
she's an evil genius with the computer.
Mhm.
I gotta go to the stupid dentist.
What time is your appointment?
I have to leave here at 10:30. It's 11 o'clock, but I have to be there, and I don't know. There's a whole new rigmarole to get in there. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
But after seeing my hair, I'm gonna have to straighten it. I gotta do something with it. I can't go looking like this.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, but I go everywhere looking homeless. I'm like, I look like a hot mess. Like if I meet up with someone I know, I'm gonna be like, whoa. They're gonna be like, what happened to her?
Stop.
Life happened.
Just twist it a little and stick a pin in it.
No. I always put my hair up.
Bumcrack Picker
But yeah,
says, no, it's honestly not me. And now I'm 14, I'll have you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's
She had a
14 now.
birthday.
Oh, well, happy belated birthday.
Oh my gosh. Jill says they moved my dental appointment twice, and now it's on a Saturday.
Yeah, they moved mine. Well, they canceled mine, I should say. Then I chipped one of my teeth. So I'm like, oh my God. So I kind of put that off. And well, I didn't chip a tooth.
There's a lot of things that have been put off
Oh my
to
God.
share. We just need to, have turkey and have a Christmas tree and get all that out of the way, and then move it along to 2021.
I'm the one that jinxed this year. I had a good New Year's, and like I never have a good New Year's, so I'll go back to having a bad one. Oh my goodness. This
No,
year,
but you had fun that.
I did. I had a really good time. And I didn't want to really go, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know you're.
There was
trying
a
to
whole thing, it was like,
talk yourself out of it. And
well, no, then I had to go get it dressed. Then I got it. Then like days before I realized it needed to be altered. There's no way I was getting it altered. I'm like, screw it.
oh my gosh. Yeah. What else are you guys doing today? Oh,
Listing.
I gotta mow. I have put
I gotta
off
follow
mowing.
Yeah, I haven't mowed, but it's so hot here. I don't want to mow because once I mow it, it looks like yellow. You know what I mean? It's nice and green now, but underneath, because it's so dry, it's been so dry.
Right.
I mean, muggy, but no rain.
It's not gonna be dry here enough to rain or to mow for a couple of days. We're gonna get rain on and off all day today and tomorrow.
We're supposed to have rain, but I don't know, every day I look at the stupid weather forecast. It's a different thing. If I look at it like earlier in the week, it said it's supposed to rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It hasn't rained yet. Then when I get back, I gotta polyurethane my outside porch.
Jill says, oh my God, Carol, me too. The chip is on my front tooth. Thank God for the mask wearing for sure.
Yeah, mine's on this one right beside it. It's actually not a chip tooth. It's a filling that came out. And if you get close up, you'd see it, but no one notices it. So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Morning. Good morning, the gnome and the frog. Oh.
Good morning. Yeah, I gotta get some outside. It's actually been I think 2 weeks since I mowed, so I have got to get that done because it looks.
And you got to get listings done.
I gotta get listings done.
That's
too,
your punishment for going shopping.
Oh, stop it!
10 more listings onto your list. Wow.
Oh, stop.
Well, I have to get 10 things out a day, or I have to throw stuff away. And if I bring anything
You
in,
have to sell things?
I have to sell 10 things, or I have to get rid of 10 things, like whatever. If I
Oh,
only sell
screwed
4,
now.
yeah, all I have been. And then if I bring anything in, that many pieces have to go out. So let me just tell you, I'm searching for crap. I was throwing like knives away the day I was trying to get.
Oh my God.
I bought a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm like, yeah.
That's one way to clear stuff out, no doubt.
Yeah.
Morning,
Well, I
Bill.
don't
I
wanna bring-
guess, but I don't want to throw shit away.
Right, right. No, I figured, because I figured yesterday, I thought if I can make it 3 weeks without buying anything, kind of doing another buying freeze type of thing, if I can go 3 weeks and, because I already knew I was going to go. I already knew I was going to go to Goodwill because I was going to St. Joe. So as long as I don't go to St. Joe or I'm not going to Hiawatha, then I'm good to go. There's no plans on it, so I'm not I'm not
Well,
gonna make it. I'm not gonna
well,
make an extra trip just to go to the thrift store.
well, you could do a list of how many you sold for the month, right? And see how many you purchased.
Hmm.
As long as you keep bringing that, as long as you're not buying more than you're selling, then
Yeah.
you should be all set. You know what I mean? So you can get rid
Yeah.
of that back stock because you have a lot of back stock.
I do.
Most of my back stock is listed, majority,
Yeah.
other than some ties and jewelry, which is, and some remnants here and there, and personal stuff as I go along saying, I don't need this, I'll list it.
Right. But I mean, in reality, what I really need to do is I need to just work through what I've got. But the shopping is part of it. That's the fun of it. And I don't want to not have that. I want to have that fun. You got to have that fun with it,
Yep.
to make it interesting. So
Yeah.
not to make light of of what I did or anything. I don't feel like I did anything bad because I got some really good stuff.
Oh.
I've been watching Hoarders every day.
So
And
Yeah.
you have to kind of keep that excitement about that too. This is a self a self
motivating.
yeah, I was gonna say self-propelled, I don't know, self-motivated job.
Yeah.
So
My motivation is to keep clean. Like if my house is clean, that motivates me
Right.
more so
Yeah.
than shopping. That's a better high for me, a clean
Yeah.
house.
Apparently that doesn't matter. to
yeah,
me.
it does nothing for me.
It does something for me, but not enough to make me actually do it.
Oh my God. No, it's like when I clean the room, it's almost like, oh my God, I feel like euphoria. I brag about it. I'm like, oh my God, I just cleaned the whole room. Like
I-
deep clean. It's
I'm
usually picked up.
I'm so much more productive when it's clean and neat and organized. I'm so much more productive, but just getting it there. If I take time to do it and really do it, and then in 2 or 3 days, it's like,
It's back to the.
yeah,
I know. I
hate
get
that about
Toby.
myself.
That's
Oh
why I
my
need to get
gosh.
rid of stuff because the less stuff I have, the quicker it is to clean.
Yeah. I still have not worked on my inventory room. I'm dreading it, and I don't think it's going to be as bad as what I think it actually as what I think it's going to be. But it's just getting there and start. I've got to move things out. The plan is to move basically everything out into the hallway, and then I've got to organize. And that's going to be difficult because I'm probably going to be getting rid of some stuff that that I don't need, that I either it's not listed or I'm not interested in, it's not doing very good, or there's something with all that. So, but I'm just going to have to do it. Get it done.
No, we're not going for a walk. No, I have to go. I have to go to the dentist. Go. Oh my God. I'm getting bullied by my dog. 'Cause we used to go for a walk, so he's sitting there going, face.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I gotta go to the dentist. Like he knows what I'm saying, right? I gotta go to the dentist. Doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about.
I'm ready to go. I'm the only thing that matters.
He is the only thing that matters.
But
I gotta brush my teeth and I gotta go. I'll be listening to you.
okay. Have a good trip. Don't make any
Yeah.
side stops.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully they fix my other tooth while I'm there, so I don't have to make another appointment, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
that'd be
Yeah, that
great.
would be
if they could
good.
do that.
Yeah. It won't happen. All right,
It
bye,
will.
guys.
Oh my
Bye.
gosh, is Carol here?
She was.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. You were gonna make her so mad.
what did I do?
You
Well,
came
she
on.
came on and then you left. Yeah.
Well, the internet guy called and said he's gonna be here at between 9:30 and 10, so I thought, oh crap, I better pick
Oh,
some stuff up.
Oh.
So
Mm.
That's all right. He'll make his way around it. He'll figure
we
it out.
I just spent all that time moving about 80 boxes of video games out of the way.
You hoarder.
Anyway,
Bye, Jill.
what's Carol up to?
She's getting ready to go to the dentist.
Oh boy,
Good old dentist.
fun times at Ridgemont High or wherever, dentist office. Yeah.
Charlie, wake up.
Mm.
Are you
Wait.
with us?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
So the technician said, yeah, we pinged your house. You're 100% right now. I said, well, yeah, I know. My internet's on right now.
yeah, it's when it's not on is the problem.
Yeah. So
Duh.
he
You
says,
should, you should ask him how much of a discount you get for knowing.
he says, up to the modem, I've been 100% for at least 3 days as far as he checked back.
Huh.
So I'm like, no, it had. So he thinks it's the modem. So he's going to change it out for a different one. I'm going to see if I can buy it from CenturyLink. I don't want to pay this rent fee every month anymore.
Yeah.
What you should
The
do.
the thing with having a rental on it though is that if there's something that goes on with it, then you're covered with.
Well, you would think so, but one of the reps told me yesterday I could pay $100 or $10 a month for another one. I was like, wait, I'm already paying. I think that rep was just somebody from,
Trying to make a sale.
I don't know. He wasn't even going to be the one selling. He had to transfer me to somebody else to do the sale. And then when I started talking to that now, I mean, it was an hour and a half of my life I'll never get back. And I'm old. I don't have very many hour and a halves left to waste on stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I wish we could go back to the 1970s before any of us ever had a personal computer.
Well, keep in mind that he might see all of your goodies there and might say, "Hey, I might be able to. I've got a friend that wants to get rid of some stuff."
Yeah. That's happened before with Larry the cable guy, or
Yeah.
actually it was Ryan the internet guy. I don't know why they keep sending a different person every time. Ryan lives 150 yards from me.
Mm-hmm.
He works for CenturyLink. He's a technician.
Yeah.
But every time I get a service call, it could be Ryan, but it could be 3 other different guys.
Mhm.
And they just explain it. Yeah, we just get the work orders and we go out and work them. They don't,
Yeah.
they don't take into consideration where we start from.
No.
So, yeah. CenturyLink could be a lot more efficient if they knew where their crews lived.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter to them.
I should just have walked over to Ryan's house and knocked on his door and said, "Hey, my internet's not working." But I'm trying to do it the official way. He would have just said, "Well,
You
sorry,
better
man,
call.
but you got to make a work ticket up."
Got to go through the hoops here.
God, you can't believe the hoops to get to talk to a real person on this internet.
Yep.
It's just,
Hank says, "Well, here's your problem," and holds up a Xbox that was pulling the cable out the back. That'll be $175. No lie. Hey there, Rita. Good morning.
Hi, Rita.
no, I pay every month for them to keep it serviced. I'm
Yeah.
not going to pay them anything extra, but yeah. Hank, why you always give me a hard time? You know I don't deserve it. I'm an angel. I always do things the right way.
Okay.
Are we supposed to be guessing from that list of things he's saying that's true or not true?
Huh?
Shut up, Sally. Don't join in, Hank.
I was sleeping just now because you were talking.
Yeah, we knew you were sleeping.
Ah, when
You knew I was sleeping?
I knew you were sleeping.
Why am I snoring?
No,
Huh?
I seen your head down, and it goes a little bit
Oh.
further. And then I don't see your eyes anymore, and then it goes
Here,
a little bit more. Yep.
we'll do it like that so you can't see my eyes.
Wynn's walking around spraying air freshener, and she sprayed one right at me, man.
That's no fun.
Yeah, 'cause the internet guy really wants to smell like baby powder when he leaves.
She's just trying to make sure all the areas are covered. I understand.
I really like the local installer people. They do a good job, but shoot, the basic company is just horrible.
Yeah.
Bad speeds, jump through hoops to get anything done. Why can't we all just work and be good and never have any problems? Of course,
I'm
you've had
raising the
some.
roof.
At least the skunk smell disappeared about 6 months ago.
That's good.
It's been about 9 months now, I guess. It was like at the end of last summer, that dog went out there and got into a skunk.
Mhm.
Came in and rubbed on everything. Golly.
That was a disaster. Gwen got sent home.
Yeah.
Sent home from school.
Oh, yeah, that was just like September, October, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Because she did get sent home.
Yep.
What's that smell? That's Gwen.
Oh my gosh, that was interesting. That was an interesting time.
And her principal came in and said, you need to go home and take care of this and come back tomorrow. No more school for you. No more soup for you. Whatever. Oh man, fun
Yeah.
times.
Do we have a topic?
Our
we have a
topic
topic?
is, I don't know, how many between $8 and $12 items do you have to list that you just don't feel like doing because it doesn't make all that much money?
Numerous.
I still list them though.
Yeah, whenever I get, I don't know, I just don't think that they're maybe at the top of my list though.
Like
But
I've had this remote control sitting
I think I have a remote control like that.
around my desk for like almost a year, and it's a Christmas tree light
yeah,
remote control,
yeah.
and it's
Hmm.
worth about $9 free shipping. So that's about a $5 bill, if I list it, net profit. But it's just been sitting here,
Just hanging around.
hanging around
My
in the way.
mine is it's a remote for something to do with like a waitress station.
hmm Like the coffee pod's finished, you need to come and fill up the customers or
I don't
something.
know what it is. It's got like a whole bunch of different
Maybe like order ready or
colors. Yeah, maybe something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Jonah told me once, and I asked him again, and he's like, "I think it's for when the waitresses wanted to pick up or like to pick up certain items, or I don't know."
I don't know.
You know those buzzers they give you at some restaurants that your order's
Mhm.
ready, come to the window and pick it up?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those things always scare the hell out of me. I'll be sitting there at the table with my hand next to it or something, all of a sudden, flash, flash. I'm like, oh, order's ready.
Well, they want to make sure you're not asleep.
Yeah, now I got to go to the bathroom and clean myself up before I go pick up my order.
But back to the topic. I mean, I really don't. Even if something is like the comps, especially with clothing, if the comps say, this item only sold for $8, well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna list it for probably about 16.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare that I list clothing items for less than $10. Um, you
Yeah.
know, now I will sell them if they ask, if they offer something, I'll sell items like that. But I usually leave a lot of room for offers,
Yeah.
and that way, because some people will just buy it, they'll just see it and they'll just buy it outright, and so I don't want to miss out on that.
That's harder than it sounds, Tom. He said, "Here's July's challenge. List 100 things that will have $100 profit."
That's easier said than done.
Said my best friend says, keep saying it should be easy. You could make all kinds of money, but first you have to list
First, you have to find the
and
items.
Yeah.
find the items.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy for as your best friend a reseller,
Probably not.
because that is not as easy as it sounds. No.
Oh, you guys know I'm all for going after the higher dollar items.
Sure.
I've always been
mean-
that way, but I can't bring myself to throw stuff like this remote out. It's no good for a garage sale because, you know, people rummaging through your garage sale, they don't know what it even goes to.
See, I would, because that's kind of a novelty, like a seasonal item, I would list that for about $16, $18 with shipping and and see where it
Let it
goes.
ride.
Yeah.
Well,
Somebody will stupid or
You'll
buy
get
it.
an offer or somebody will just buy it outright. They'll say, "Oh yeah, I need one of those." And they'll just
all
buy it.
all the comps though are about $10,
Comps don't tell everything.
$9.95.
Comps
But anyway,
comps don't. They're good to have for a, you know, to kind of figure out what to price it for, but I don't base everything on comps.
well, I base a lot of what I do on comps because almost always for me, it may be just the things I sell, but if I'm a higher price than somebody else, I almost never sell it.
Hmm.
But now if I've got one-off items, like we were at a estate sale this weekend, and I got a whole, maybe 10, 15 different kinds of motorized air fresheners you plug into the wall,
Mm-hmm.
like this Wizard,
Yeah.
and they're all out of date. Like these were made in 2004,
Mm-hmm.
but they're brand new, sealed in the package. But there's none listed on eBay, so I don't mind charging more for something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there could be some brand loyalty, and it's new and it's sealed.
Yep.
But
The freshener should still be working just fine.
yeah, I mean it's still liquid in there.
Yeah.
So, but if it's something that there's 20 listings of the same exact thing, and you're the highest priced one, I don't think I would do any good selling it.
I think a lot of it may depend on your feedback. I think a lot of it depends on your where you're located.
Yeah, some people
Um,
do that.
You know,
I
they
kn-
look at where you're at.
I know on Amazon, I sell a lot of video games on Amazon. And one thing I do is if it has the manual, which I don't usually sell games that don't, that's the first thing I put in my description. Manual included. Because some people never put it in their description. And somebody looking to make sure they have the complete thing won't bother clicking into every listing to see. And I did it on eBay too. First thing I put in the title, manual included or complete or something that lets them know this is a complete. And then they'll click on mine. So I've sold stuff higher, definitely. I priced higher and sold higher. If you pay attention to that stuff in your title, where you put stuff in your title.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got another little problem with these air fresheners. You see, this one runs on batteries,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and they give you free batteries. But this is so old, the batteries have corroded inside the package.
Oh, wow.
But I think it would still work. So
Depending.
if I want to sell it, should I cut it out of the package and just sell the part that works?
I think I would leave it as it is and just type in a description that,
That, hey, there's corroded. I don't think
Yeah.
anybody would buy it if I said there's corroded batteries in there. You can see the
But
acid leaking out the top of them.
are they separated? They're separate though. They're not, are they actually in the unit? They're in the unit.
They're in the unit.
So if they're
well,
in the unit, they may have actually corroded the contacts, right?
Right.
The batteries hook onto the liquid
Oh.
tube. So I don't know if this portion of the unit is bad.
So it may not work with other batteries.
But these things, I got them all for 50 cents a piece. And the comps on some of the other ones I listed are like $29. I was like, holy crap. But they're all like 2004.
Yeah, those corroded ones, I don't know if you'd be able to sell those. I don't know if somebody would take a chance and buy that with the possibility that the leads are corroded and not usable.
Are they sealed?
They are sealed.
They are sealed, yeah.
So I'm thinking I should, if I want to sell them, just cut them out of the package and
Yeah.
clean them up a little bit and put new batteries in, check, make sure it works. But
Are you gonna send batteries with it?
probably not.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know.
I probably
If
wouldn't.
if you're not going to send batteries with it, just so the contact could be bad.
Yeah, the corrosion from the batteries could,
But they're not open batteries, are they?
yeah,
They're already in
They're
place,
in-
right, in the unit.
Oh,
they're in the unit.
Yeah.
They're in the package right there. You see the 2 double A's right
Oh.
there,
yeah.
but they got the acid leaking out the top.
Yeah, if the batteries were packaged separate, like if the batteries were in just kind of stuck somewhere in the, you know what I'm saying? If they weren't attached to the unit, I'd just send it as is.
Yeah,
But it's possible if they're in the unit, they've corroded the contacts in the unit too,
Right.
right?
Probably.
Thing is, some of these
yeah.
things, it's the scents. The scents were discontinued, and people love those scents. That's probably why they're still willing to.
here's an idea.
Mhm.
On that package, is it put together so you can take it apart and then snap it back into place? Or do you have to, is it one of those where you have to cut it to open it?
Yeah, it's like sealed.
Okay.
You would have to either cut it or rip it or something.
Yeah. Tom wants to know, do they still make the refills, Todd?
I don't care if they do or not. I'm not selling the refills. Let me look. Airwick mobile air refills. I will look right now. They aren't all Airwicks either.
Yeah.
Thank you for looking, Tom. It's yeah, that's gonna be a hard, difficult formula to find, I believe.
I was just trying to like tell you what I would do. So
There's some refills listed on eBay, but I don't know if they're modern or if they still make them. Yeah, there are a whole bunch of listings of refills.
make sure you put retired in there though, because I'm sure that those are
Discontinued,
different than what they used to make.
like a discontinued?
Yeah.
I put new old stock on my other listings,
Yeah.
and then I put the date in that they were manufactured. Some of them I had batteries for, but the batteries weren't leaking.
Yeah.
But the date on the battery said 2010. And that was the expiration date. So when they were new, it was probably like 2005.
Right.
You know.
Earlier than that, maybe.
But some of them were just plug-in kind, and they're fine. I got them listed. And I had a couple of multiples, so it's easy. Once they start selling, boom, out the door.
Yep.
But you know, as a reseller, you run across stuff like that all the time. You go to an estate sale and pick up something and, oh, you can't get parts for that no more. Throw it in the trash.
Yeah. Tom put a link in the chat. He said, "Is this the unit?"
Yeah. $669 free shipping. Oh wow. I may not even want to sell these. Except that one doesn't have batteries.
Hmm.
Fragrance sold separately. Well, no, that's not exactly it. That one has different buttons on the bottom. But it's close. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, $5 and $10 items, man, they migrate to the bottom of my death pile in no time.
Yeah.
Unless I've got multiples.
Yeah,
And then
I
I
really
like
like
to get them
multiples.
listed. Yeah, if I've got 10 of the same item and they're a $5 net profit a piece, yeah, I'm going to list those. That's $50 then, not just 5.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, you guys are yachties. Ugh.
I don't see how the baseball card guys do that. You just got to have some knowledge of where the valuable cards are, I guess.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
really have to know your.
What years and what packs have the famous athlete, or
Mhm.
which one's got the Michael Jordan rookie card in it, or whatever.
Yep.
And then all the rest of them. And you go to estate sales and garage sales and you see stacks of those things.
Well,
Queen City Picker says open one and see if there's batteries in it. Well, you can see the batteries.
Tom, the batteries are right there. 2 AA's.
There
You
you
see
go.
them? You see them? They're right there.
Yeah.
they got their assets hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They got their acids hanging out.
That's funny.
That was good, Sally.
Bum bum bum.
Thanks.
Good job.
Your acid's hanging out. Oh no. You're out of date. You are expired.
Oh my gosh.
Who's it does? Oh, Jason Smith does an expired age resellers show.
Yeah, it's his.
Oh, okay. Yeah, after expiration date. Yeah.
His
I
mother.
watch that every once in a while because his mom is so funny.
Yeah, she is, Peg. She is.
I don't know.
Tom, he already told you.
Tom, haven't you been watching? The batteries are right there inside the thing.
Oh, he's saying, is it inside the unit itself? Like what the thing, like, is it together, like with the batteries?
Well, it's got a
You would have
big old hole in the bottom, like the size of Tom's ass.
if you
And then you shove the scent and the batteries. They go up in Tom's ass like in one thing.
Yes, that's
They're
what
in
I
the
thought.
unit. They're in the
There you
unit,
go.
Tom.
Yeah, I think
Tom.
Todd's done talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
You
okay.
you need to FaceTime Todd about that, and you guys can talk about it. He can instruct you on it.
Tom can't handle the truth.
Since he's a teacher and everything, it should be pretty easy. So.
Tom's like a high school student. He doesn't listen the first 12 times you tell him something. I'm just kidding.
Full of compliments today.
I'm just got to give Tom a hard time. I did. I just gave Sally a compliment for a good joke. Your ass is hanging out.
My headphones just died.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Plug them babies in.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah.
It's almost 10 o'clock and the internet guy said he'd be here by 10.
Mm.
You got 3 more minutes.
Yeah.
It's probably just
They're
down the
used-
street.
They've been pretty true to their word about when they're going to show up to work.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow,
Yeah.
I can walk around that chair now that I picked up all those boxes that were on it.
Isn't it amazing? Like then you're like, there's too much space here. I gotta fill it up.
Let's
Yeah.
fill her up.
But then it's in a new place now that it's in the way.
Yeah. And you probably hit your toe on it or something, and then you'll move it back where it was,
Yeah.
where it was safe. Safe to walk in the room. I understand that.
Being
I
a
get it.
being a reseller is really bad for when you have a blind dog. Because you always got a new bunch of estate sale stuff laying on the floor and the dog just smacks right into it.
Mhm. That wasn't there before.
Yeah, Izzy's gotten to where she walks really slow through the house. Because when she
Poor
smacks
Izzy.
into something, it won't hurt as bad.
You need to give that dog a cane to put in her mouth so that she could feel around while she's walking.
Yeah, she would use it, I'm sure.
What did I sell? I sold a Timex watch band,
Good.
a strap
Get it.
for $18.99.
Yay.
Get
Holy
it.
crap.
See what I'm telling you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
Although-
been not in my death pile, but it's been in the store for a while. But
Do you know
I
where it is? Will
I
you be
knew
able to find it?
oh yeah,
Oh,
I know
Oh yeah,
exactly.
you got to organize and put all your stuff in a spot.
It's in the storage unit right now. But that's all, that's all. It's not completely organized, but I know where it's at.
Hmm.
I'm doing jewelry today.
Good morning, Kathy. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Kathy. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Kathy.
Yeah. And so my plan is that I'm going to take my hard goods and I'm going to put them over into the storage unit. So that way all the hard goods are in one place.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Although I don't know if I'd put your watches and your
No, I'm not putting
jewelry over there.
Well, I have a different space for jewelry. The jewelry, all the jewelry stays here. But
That's a good idea.
other than that, yeah, everything, all the hard goods are gonna go over to the storage unit. If I have room. If I don't have room, then I don't know.
I didn't know that she sold an Elvis watch last week and it went to the UK.
Awesome.
Did you say thank you? Thank you
I
very
think
much.
I think I have two watches, two Elvis watches, I think, in my collection. But I'm glad you're doing great.
That's good.
Well, the time has come for us to say goodbye.
Sorry I was so grumpy today. Anytime I have to do something different, I get grumpy.
Right?
Yeah, we know.
You wouldn't like make a whole new email and YouTube for a new YouTube name just to be a stalker for someone, would you? Todd?
I never have, but I wouldn't rule it out.
You
It
wouldn't-
depends.
You wouldn't do it. I don't think you would do it because it'd be just too much trouble. More trouble than what it would be worth, you know.
Did you see that somebody did that to Carol, Todd?
No.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Antsy stalker.
Did she figure out who it was?
Nope.
They're trolling as her niece, her 12-year-old niece.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right. Well, we're 10:02?
Now I would do that as a joke. If I
Yeah.
wanted to like play a practical joke on Maggie, I would go on something she's on and give her a hard time, maybe just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mean
Right.
No.
or doing anything inappropriate, but I would.
We're just saying
Somebody did it for fun.
you wouldn't want to do that because you're too lazy to do that.
I think Fishing and
It would-
Picking did it.
It would take too much time for you to get through all that and do it.
Maybe
know,
Tom did it
Maybe.
because Tom
might have
didn't
been
show
Tom.
up till after it happened, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, see, Tom, you don't even have an alibi anymore.
No.
Maybe it is you.
Nope.
If you were on the show, you would have had an
There
alibi.
you go. Truth be told.
So we're blaming it on you.
There you go. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Get some good sales. Get
You
some
have a
sales,
good day.
good or bad. Get some sales.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
later.
being our hostess with the mostest today.
Thanks for coming to the gun show.
And may your day be fresh all day long, nice and fresh. Fresh scent.